I'm Sarah Morrow, Realtor with South States Peak Realty. Survival seems to be the latest theme in my world, but let's be honest, survival mode isn't really sustainable, and us real estate professionals simply must avoid it and play the long game. Growing up with Teachers for Parents made the transition from summer into fall always feel a little like survival mode, but also a little like a second New Year's Eve. And with new seasons come market shifts and new intentions. Speaking of teachers and intentions, my high school homeroom and physics teacher was Bob Crowley, Survivor Bob. He retired from teaching and went on to become the oldest person ever to win the TV show Survivor at age 57. It's been a decade since this happened, but Bob is still known for outlasting his alliance, winning numerous challenges, and for his subtle but fatherly gameplay that led to victory. Bob is not only a true survivor and a quintessential Renaissance man, but he was my first entrepreneurial role model. He constantly would tell stories in class about being first mate on a research boat for the Smithsonian, being an entomologist for the USDA, a skunk relocator, an archaeologist, a lobsterman, a forester, a professional hunter, a physicist, Boy Scout, real estate investor, off-grid sustainability enthusiast, president of the Teachers Union, and thankfully he was also a close friend of my dad, so he was a father figure and a mentor for me in some pretty formative years. He has since become a best-selling author and continues to tinker, but at a celebrity multi-millionaire level. He not only taught me about strategy, critical thinking, and creativity, but also about being really resourceful and believing in myself. When I get into survival mode, I tend to have tunnel vision, and both my life and my business become very status quo, uncreative, and really judgy. While visiting Maine last month, where I'm from, I had the privilege and pleasure of visiting Survivor Bob's Maine Forest Yurt short-term rental business. And once I gave up my who would drive to Bumble F, Maine to sleep in a yurt in the winter, I realized Bob, of course, has built a sanctuary of nature, coziness, adventure, networking, mushrooms, bees, and life. And of course, in the process, he's established a magical cash-flowing greed empire from a rundown old farm that most of our Mainer eyes weren't even open enough to notice. It was a great reminder to keep my eyes open, to give up judgment, to stay positive. He reminded me that seeking opportunity, developing an abundance mindset, and nurturing that creative and entrepreneurial spirit brings on much better travel experiences than sticking to my comfy routines and my boring middle class habits.